hands on that. Sleep deprived isn't good, and it doesn't help. Being hot-headed, it can make you be like that. Head trauma can make you be hot-headed, Now it's for water, which is a straw. Orthopedic. That's what it is. Orthopedic. Yeah. Because precisely. Because no people think they can just smash people's teeth in or teeth out for nothing. Just because the face don't fit or things like that. Or they use people for their bad welfare as scapegoats, as everything else. So you don't want to chat shit to me or chat shit about me or even slander me anymore. Because somebody that has been slandered for near enough their whole life then, you know, and you know, sometimes when you want me to tell you something, I've had operations on my eyes because I was born cross-eyed. So my eyes would do that. And I had to have my eyes straightened. And another thing, here's the evidence. Yeah. So, when you get used as somebody's scapegoat, somebody's in between, somebody's thingy, and you've got a whole lot of trauma going on and things like that, so you really want to fuck with me anymore or joke about with me anymore? Because where has my sense of humour gone? Where has my family gone? Yeah. All your enemies are friends. Rock my legs. Lucky I can still stand, innit? People kicking me in the back, Judasing me. But if I Judas them or if I kill them, innit? Fucking other people's lives up. That's what a lot of people are good at. Because slander and tar stick. Hello to the viewer. How you doing? But yeah. People might think it's banter, but it ain't. Because it sticks. And yeah, my nose is real. lot of people have tried punching me in it, causing cartilage to my nose. They are actually boxers or MMA fighters that have to have the cartilage drained from the nose. Their face, they have to have it, you know. They have to have operations. Footballers, rugby players get head injuries and it affects their life. It affects their blood pressure. It affects everything. It affects a lot of stuff. Their memory, their well-being. Injuries affect people. Three places I broke that. On every single knuckle. That one, and that one. My wrist, yeah, I broke that, but not had a cast on because I didn't go to hospital, because I didn't want the actual thingy of it. How did you do it? Well, someone assaulted me and stomped on my hand and nicked my birth certificate, my bank card, and everything else that night. And hurt basically tried to break my knees, break my legs, blah, blah, blah. And I still walked back to where I was to get back there. And the place that I was at was the right project. And they spoke to me through a door. That is really welfare. No, it isn't. And that's what the support workers, 2 of them, that's what they did. That's really having a welfare of a resident or of somebody. Yeah, bones heal. Sometimes people heal. But when people are genuine with them, people heal more. Put it this way. Light, yeah. No. So how am I meant to cook or have my daily things? Wash, shave, bath. Yeah. And I've literally been on the streets. Do you think that's nice? And I've been kidnapped as well. And I've been held against my will as well. So when you can't do things, it starts to play with your welfare. And when you ask for them to be repaired, am I speaking the lingo? And if things are not done, it's classed as neglect. And at the end of the day, a lot of people can actually put little shits in a fucking matchbox and drop them. He's playing the dominoes in matchboxes. And why do I play a lot of music and things like that? It's because it's therapeutic. Therapy. Music therapy. What else do we have therapy for? So with the doctors and things like that, they expect people to self-refer. They expect people to self-refer to things. But the thing is, it's like bereavement counselling. So many other things. So many other counsellings. Yeah? We all do things, and people still mess people's prescriptions up, people's medication up, or they give them the medication and they say, oh, we're short on that medication. But then they expect the person to wait for that medication. Because what? Are they selling the medication under the table? You know, are they selling it under the table? Blah blah blah. Are they doing that for their benefit, for whatever? People have medication for a reason. Not to just sell it. I've been in some hostels that people were selling people's medication just because they wanted to get high. They wanted to be high. They wanted to do this. They wanted to do that. But they didn't have the morals of the person, of anything else. They didn't have the welfare of the person. They didn't have anything. They just wanted things. Now, I used to wake up of a morning when I was at a certain hostel, and I used to go down for a cigarette, and I used to get bombarded for a cigarette. But I still had to buy my own cigarettes, my own tobacco. But I still got hounded. There's people in this world that are very, very nasty people. But when you're provoked, you flip out. I ain't somebody's punch bag. I ain't somebody's dummy. Martial arts dummy. I ain't somebody's martial arts dummy. I ain't somebody's what's it dummy, crash dummy. I ain't somebody's what's it. I ain't someone that, I've had. I am not a crash test dummy. I'm a fucking father. I'm a fucking uncle. I'm a son. And when you've been provoked so much, it causes you to have schizophrenia, it causes you to have psychosis, it causes you to have a lot of things. Same as drugs, same as everything else, same as alcohol, causes you to be hot-headed, to be that way. People being immature and stereotypical people, because I've had stereotypical people all my life. I've had chauvinistic pigs all my life. People that think they can make judgment on somebody when they don't even know them, or they don't even take the time or the well thingy of them. They make out they do. And I've seen so many fake fucking people in my lifetime. And yeah, I love life. Of course I do. I love a lot of other things in life. I love a lot of other people. But there are people that try and stop people from reclaiming each other or reflaming. We're supposed to have a law system, but that's all gone kaput, ain't it? The same as the government has gone kaput as well. Same as the money, people's monies. That's gone thingy. When I've worked, I've worked. Same as when you're in support, like supposed to be supported accommodation, or when you're thingy and the person, like all of a sudden there's other people in that thingy and there's things that is in their possession that isn't anything to do with you. Like, that isn't anything to do with you as a person. But the thing is, there's good influences and there's bad influences. And there's people that force you. Now, that is wrong. Forcing somebody to do something is wrong. Threatening somebody with something is wrong as well, but death threats is wrong. Yeah, death threats is very wrong. Talking about other people's families when they're not family themselves has nothing to do with them. And sometimes there's been people that I have grew up with or grown around, and they're supposed to be family or friends. But they're not, because family friends do not stick people in the back, do not slag people off, do not slander them, do not do all the things that they do. And just say to people, there you go, you know, this is what you want. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. We say no. And I'll tell you something else. I've been spiked as well before, and I ain't on about that. But I've been that and all. Hence my throat there. You treat people as human and human rights. Shall we all tell the story why that heart is like that? Kitchen utensils. Yeah. Now people are starting to listen. That's another reason why I went to walk that time. 3. It was 3:15. 3 that I went the walk. And the person that I wanted to call, but I didn't call her, was because it was the time and I didn't want to worry her. But the thing was, I know who I wanted to call. I know. And she does. Deep down in her heart, she does. And it was somebody that mattered a great deal to me. A great deal. And she still does to this day, to be honest. Same as my children do. Same as my nieces and my nephews do. Same as my brothers, my sister-in-laws, my mum, my dad, my stepmom. Even stepfamily mattered to me, you know. And if there was a law against being family orientated, then I would be a lifer. And no one can ever take me being family orientated away. And half family as well. It's amazing when you've had so much people treat you from a child to an adult. Where they haven't been respectful to you, been what's it towards you, been snakes towards you, towards your family, towards your friends. And they just think that they can do it, but they can't. Because when somebody knows about it, They ain't going to be all nicey picey, are they? Picey, yeah. They ain't going to be all nicey picey. You know, nicey picey. Now you get me? They ain't going to be all nicey about it. And when I was younger, I used to say, don't fuck with me. Don't provoke me. Don't do things that you know will get a reaction. And yeah, I actually have Asperger's, which sometimes is with the Asperger's, you don't know that thing. So, it's like, for example, sports people, musicians, so many different people. They have interviews, they have promos, they have this, they have that. But the thing is, there's questions that they want to answer, and there's questions that they don't, because they feel that it hasn't got any right to do with them. Paparazzis ain't got no right to do with them, have they? Yeah. Paparazzi. Oh, then. Got no right. It's a cigarette. So don't make up stuff about me. When I know what I am having, and I know that I do not touch narcotics or weed or a lot of alcohol. And I don't gamble either. Sometimes, you know, but the thing is, when somebody says to somebody, keep it a secret, they know it's wrong. So why do it? There were times that when I was a child, and I'm not mentioning no names, but there were times when I was a child that people used to say to me, keep it as a secret. It's our little secret. No. If it's wrong, if you know that you shouldn't do it, then don't do it. It's like when I was younger, when I was growing up, oh, look after him for me, do this, do that. But then slag me off behind my back, slag my family off behind my back, slag my family off to my face, slag me off to my face. See what happens. People wonder why people have to use things to open their airways, and not cocaine, and not things like that. Nebulizers are supposed to open your airwaves. Violence actually stops things. We've got all this bloody, what's it in the world? All this conflict. Sir Winston Churchill declared an end to conflict. That is what Sir Winston Churchill did. But he would be so ashamed now if he was still alive. And there's only one note that he's on, and that's the £5 note. So it's about time the people should stop being very Enter the Sandman, dysfunctional. Oh, there it is. No, I don't need no help walking about, thank you. There's a lot of things I know. There's a lot of things I know about people that will actually be proven about them people, because eh, hello, Mr. Hayward. Hello, Mr. Robinson. There's a lot of things I know about people. Hell of a lot of things. Kim. Sorry, do you want to put your hands on now? Dwayne. Amy Thacker. Will. Emily Shaw. now, no. It's quite funny because it's lagging like. Meow. Meow. Yeah. Yeah, my knuckles go like hard, don't they? bloody singing. Oh, the stars are flying at the wall. Ma, 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 ma. It's quite funny, isn't it? The Hulk becomes the Hulk from Biohazard. Biohazard. I ain't fucking bi either. Colour code, yeah. Colour coded. But yeah, I ain't on no things or things. I'm not on no thing, man. St. Louis. What? Somebody stop me. The Mask. Cameron Diaz. The Joker. Birds of Prey. I miss that, would it? I do. Kill and cow. Everybody hurts. And that's me in the corner losing my family and my religion. because sometimes it's a bad religion. Microsoft. And for those that's what it says. I ain't losing no more family now. Squatty, squatty. So you don't steal other people's things. And yeah, I remember my dressing down that said best bro. Yep, we all. You never walk alone. Same as Hey Ho Sheffield Wednesday. Same as what else? Swing low, sweet chariot. Same as Three Lions. Nah, that's a good song if you're happy and you know it. But yeah, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, do do. And you really want to show it. I ain't got nothing. You get me, fam? Did a whoopsie, did we? Shit yourself, have you? Nope. Wow, then. Because I haven't. What? I ain't like the bloke from Football Factory at all. You know what I'm talking now, don't you? It's more like green screen. Or it's more like Band of Brothers. Or the Biker movie. Not Sons of Anarchy, no. Well, Anarchist. Highway to Hell. Uh-oh. No, I'm not a Teletubby, you dickhead. Yeah, well then. I know what started it. Which I wasn't very happy about. Stafford Street. Oh dear. Which I said no. The Moulders. Not really matter. no more doers. Sorry, I didn't know. Truthful. What was it? A threesome, was it? No, sometimes I wish I could jump through the screen of people. Have it a jump scare. That'd be brilliant. Wonderful. That's fine. That is cleaning solution. Andy and Paul Williams, was it? Thank you. Did you pay people? Giant screwdriver straight through your skull. Doctor. Yeah. Bingo. Yum. Hmm. Clean yourself up then. Does it make it all look better? is it my fault? Which was for Billy. Wow. For Billy and Cecil. Wow, I bought a thing for Billy. Good at watching other people's shit, ain't ya? We're trying to take other people's shit. I ain't no dog, my love. And yeah, that is 4 TV screens. Not ears. Because they're not eardrops. Yeah, same as a cat ain't a pass about. Or a dog. or a person to learn kick-ups. Not only that, a tennis ball is good for kick-ups as well. And it is good for catching. Probably because I used to juggle to get my hand and eye coordination better. Yeah? 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 Get what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Do you? Get what I'm saying now? Hand and eye coordination. Can you catch? Oh, can't catch. Oops. What a glowworm. 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 Maybe because I had abandonment as a child. So I had the glowworm to hug. Extreme close-up. Come one. Oh, I can't do it no more. Come one. Come two. Come one. Could you used to? Come one. Yeah, see? Left side of my face don't work anymore properly. called when you've had an aneurysm on the brain. Your facial features don't work properly anymore. Your nervous system. And another thing, you don't wear other people's clothes because it's unhygienic. Now do you get me? Even boxes or socks. Or even hats. And that's how I knew. My, not yours. Don't throw the ball for you, or at you, or through the wind. And normally, I throw it and it will hit that wall, but it would normally roll back in. But it didn't. Good old demo, shall I? and then don't fuck with me. Because that's what I mean, you can clearly tell, can't you? Top of my head there. Yeah. And that's what the truth is. Ain't it? I see. There it is. When it doesn't work because there's two males. And that's the TV that was sold to me. Confidentiality Act of King of Million. forgot that whole day. Never know when you have to cut, do you? And that's from my chair that I had to leave behind. Cut. Yeah, I've done filmmaking skills as well. No place like home. Put the wax in. Fakeazoids. Scissors or anything will actually cut through plastic. Cut through plastic and plastic people. Yes, I'm seriously pissed. Identity theft as well is not a good thing. And stereotypes. Oops. Too much. Hand sanitizer goes on your hands because of OCD, but yeah. And you only do that at hospitals or any other place that you need to be sterile. Ruston. So what happened on a rusty nail? I got tetanus. Master E housed into everyone. Or Master Hawk. Yes, Master. What it's called freshening up. Things you never forget. And you can actually buy these in a small tub, in a miniature. Not a bowl, not a miniature bowl. Because when I was on the streets in Stoke, I used to buy the little shower gels, deodorants. They're called travel toiletries. They're in a little bottle like that. And I used to buy the small deodorants, the little travel ones, and the shower gels, the thingy, to freshen up. And I used to buy the What's It wipes. The, what are they called? What are they called now? Hygiene wipes. I used to buy them. Funny enough, I've actually used an antibacterial wipe to freshen up. Because no one would listen to me, would they? Or they just didn't want to. Now, number one, here's something I will state the case. I am no baghead. I am no crackhead. Yes, my eye's turning again. When someone's angry, their eyes do actually get big. Not because if they've been on anything. When you have had trauma to your eyes or trauma to your head, your eyes, the actual pupils, do actually extend or expand. And when you sit in a dark room or a light room, your eyes, your eyeball does actually extend and de-extend. And if you've got pressure in the eyeball where you suffer with eye pressure, it's basically that. Glaucoma, eye pressure. So when you suffer with eye pressure or you suffer with other stuff, then yeah, you're not meant to wear anyone else's glasses. You don't get reading glasses. Basically, when someone has to wear glasses or are prescribed glasses, they have them for a reason. Not because it's a disguise, or it's not because of that. Contacts are not a disguise. Other people's eyes colours are not a disguise. Because the thing is, you can get contacts that change people's eye colour, but there's reasons why people either don't like their eye colours or because at the end of the day, what is wrong with somebody's natural eye colour? Nothing, is it? Somebody being natural is more better than somebody being fake. Because we have fake eyelashes, fake eyes, contact. We have all them. Now, to be honest, I don't think you want to know which contacts I would wear. Because you wouldn't then be able to tell if I was in a good mood or a bad mood. And when people have weed or anything else, their eye colour changes. They have blood vessels in their eyes. Their eyes go red. Have I got red eye? No, I haven't. So that is how you tell. Case closed. And sometimes when somebody looks at somebody like that or something, it's probably because they're feeling hurt inside. So they want to look at somebody to try and show them how they feel. Because they don't want to hurt them. Now, when somebody's gone through a lot of trauma or a lot of things in their life, they have outbursts. They have triggers. They have things that make them remember. They can have visual flashbacks. Not flashbangs, flashback. Now, a flashbang is a grenade. or a thingy. But flashbacks is to do with the actual wiring of your brain, or to do with trauma. Now, trauma is not a nice thing to have. Post-traumatic stress disorder is not a nice thing to have. And I know that because I have it. And no, it's not fucking labels. And no, it's not excuses. It is things that actually happen, or that have actually happened in my life. Things I don't want to remember. Dates I don't want to remember. But I always remember people's birthdays, whether they're alive or whether they're dead. Now, yeah, I wear beanies. But the thing is, a lot of people have stole my beanies. Beanies that I have bought or been bought for. As in kids. As in other things. Well then. When you buy somebody something as a gift, you can't then expect it back, because that's classed as Indian giving, or that's classed as not giving properly. That is one thing that you don't do. If you buy somebody a gift, you can't then expect to have it back or the money for it. It's not a thing to do. It's not a nice thing to do. Oh yeah, here's a gift, but I want the money back. No, you don't do that. You don't give out money either. You know, like, you literally bingo. Now, if somebody buys you a pouch of tobacco or whatever, that is being kind, considerate to that person. But you do not expect it. You do not expect one person to fund every fucker. Because I fucking remember what happened with Barclays Bank. When I was living with Chris Stretton. Because he said to me, "Oh, can you open my mail for me?" And what did I find out? He had £800 in his bank. But he said that he couldn't pay the bills of Waterloo housing. But it was left to me. And then I did all that shit for him. But then he decides to boot me out. Decides to do all this, to do all that, but not give my stuff back. So then I went round with my bro and things went wrong. And one thing led to another. And I found out some shit that I didn't want to find out. But the thing is, people forget how hard somebody is. They forget things they have gone through. They forget all that. They forget the things that what they want to remember. But they don't forget who they are, or who their roots are, or where their roots are. They never forget that. And don't forget who the fuck they are either. Lying about some certain people is not a good thing. And stealing somebody's guitar and then giving it to your brother is not a good thing either. So you don't try and take someone else's shit that don't belong to you, or somebody else's partners. Or ex-partners. That is one rule that you never do. If you do, You sit them down, you talk to them properly. You don't demand. You don't manipulate either. Whether you live with somebody, you have the utmost respect for them all the time. And their belongings. So don't try and sell their belongings. Unless you're a fucking nitty. Yeah. Waterloo was a green thing. Yeah. Not ABBA. Not the band ABBA. Not on like that. So there you go. Don't you ever try and push your weight around like you did at fucking Tannery Close. McLean. I want nothing like Crumpet. I was 19. Yeah. Yeah, I was 1985. Yeah, and G was, yeah. 1985. No, I must have been about 21 or 20. Yeah, I was 20 or 21. 18, Joey Wall stole my gold chain off my neck behind the car park of the Red Lion. It was a 9-carat gold chain. And I had to put a smile on, didn't we? Very good handsies. Yeah, 19. Well, 18, sorry. Being reminded of a lot of things. When I've already got autism myself, it's going to fry my brain, isn't it? It's going to make me hard-headed. It's going to make me worse. It's going to make me go that way. And if you must know, yeah, try having somebody put shit, dog shit, on your glasses, two brothers putting dog shit on your glasses and then putting them back on your face. What would that do to your well-being and your welfare? And then having some people make you all the best thing out, but then knock you down. You try losing your mate at 19. But you picked the horn. And you was the last person to see him alive. No one gives a shit anymore where people come from, or they don't give a shit about anyone's welfare anymore. They try and provoke and provoke and provoke and provoke and provoke. I generally went to see an ex-partner of mine, and I'm not saying no names because that is a thing, confidentiality to them. But I actually went to see an ex of mine that was sectioned, and I actually went to see an ex to try and help her with her recovery. So I am fucking genuine. Because I tried to make her remember the good things in her life. Not the bad things. And I was there for her while she was there as well on the phone. You know, I'd message her, make sure she was okay, and sit there and text her, and, you know, just so she knew that someone was there for her. Sometimes there's films we watch or things we go through that affect your mental well-being. And yeah, I went in to see her, and I got her favourite box chocolates. favourite box chocolates. And I went in. First thing I asked her was, what's going on? And I said to her, you're not alone. How do you think it was for me? Seeing her like that. I haven't got a heart of stone. I have got a heart. But a lot of people have held my heart or squeezed my heart or have had hearts of stone themselves. Now there's times that I've messaged family members, friends, how are you? How you feeling? How's this? How's that? But then they don't make the effort to come and see me to have time with me. And they're supposed to be my friends or my family. They would rather do anything else than spend time with me. And these are people that are supposed to love me. Amy Winehouse sadly passed away in 2009. I was with the love of my life then. And I'm not saying I didn't love any of my ex-partners or out like that. I'm not saying I didn't, because I did. And some of them have still got a bit of my heart. And I still care a lot about them. I didn't put up with some of stuff that I've put up with. I didn't what do you call it? Didn't go through stuff because I didn't go through stuff because, because I didn't care, because what's it? Because I did. What is it? People like to see me look frail. People like to see me look ill. Thanks for the thumbs up, thanks for the likes. You know, there's times that put it this way, there's times I have gone through some stuff in relationships that I have found out that people have been not very good, you know, that have had narcissistic sides, that have had this, that have had that. And I've tried to stay by their side, but they've pushed me away. And there were once, and I'm not saying who, but there were once that the person tried to take an overdose, take the tablets. So I tried to grab the box off them. And the person actually assaulted me. So instead of me reacting, I actually called the police for their welfare and my welfare. And at the end of the day, it did help. It did help that person, and it did help me. There was one night that that person scratched me in the face. They scratched both of my cheeks, my neck, my cheeks, my hands. They hit me with frying pans, they hit me with things they shouldn't have hit me with. They put scissors to my throat, they put knives to my throat. I'm just supposed to take it because I'm a man. No. It's still classed as domestic. It isn't a nice thing waking up and knowing that somebody had stuck something where they shouldn't have. And then says, oh, sorry, I thought you was into that. Thought you liked it. No. You know, respect to that foodie man. He's basically talking about his drinking, his binge drinking, blah, blah, blah. Foodie man, respect, mate. You know, I was watching his stream the other day. I've got a very good friend that, well, I say a very good friend, but sometimes he doesn't prove that he is. But he struggles with alcoholism, he struggles with that. But the thing is, it's one of them things. It's hereditary. Addictive personality is hereditary. You know, whether people like it or not, it is. It's one of them things that happens. But people will go, no, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. A lot of people can be addicted to cigarettes, to tobacco, to other things, to energy drinks, to alcohol, to narcotics, to things like that. You know, they can be addicted to keeping fit, to keeping in shape, keeping healthy, blah blah blah. You know, there's other things that that can cause it. You know, for example, trauma. Trauma can cause you to go down a road that's not so easy and a bumpy road. It can. But the thing is, you have to recognise whether it's unhealthy or healthy. And at the end of the day, do people want to tar people with the same brush all the time? No. For example, Rick Allen, sadly in 1980 something, he lost his right arm. And that was because he was addicted to alcohol, to things that he was doing. And he was literally going down a bad path. He went down a bad path. And he had an accident. And he lost his arm. But he was so determined to still play the drums. The band was so determined. Def Leppard, amazing band. Amazing live. Definitely. And Steel Panther, Motley Crue, they're amazing live. But the thing is, when you're in a band, it's brotherhood of men or women. Well, brother and sisterhood. same as in a chapter, or what's it? It's brother and sisterhood, equal. It's always, families. It's brother, sisterhood. You can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family. But the thing is, you can choose some people. But the thing is, people have abandonment because of a lot of reasons. I have it. And it isn't very nice, because you sometimes feel like people don't care, like people don't love you, like people but it's part of the abandonment. That's, and that old saying, how do you think it is for me? How do people think it's for everyone? Precisely. It's not good. It's not easy. Nobody should ever be used as a sperm donor, egg donor, things like that. Nobody should be treated that way, because that's where it's disrespect. It's disrespect to, well, not all the time, not in all situations, but when it's being condoned as nasty or things like that, then yeah, that is wrong. But the thing is, when you plan your children, they plan, you two people plan. And parenthood isn't easy. It isn't what it's cracked up to be. It isn't how it's planned out to be. It isn't easy. Now, there's things that people say that is very disrespectful to the person and to the children. Where they go, oh yeah, that's my baby mum, that's my baby dad. Nah. Because you wouldn't like the child turning around to you and going, oh, child, adult, whatever. You wouldn't like your child turning around to you and saying, "You're my baby dad, that's it." You wouldn't like that. So why do you say baby dad, maybe mum? Not right. Because when you say things like that, now being a step parent isn't easy either. But the thing is, when there's families that say baby mum, baby dad, it's disrespectful to the children. I was always brought up mother and father and stepmother and stepfather. It's called morals. And half, half family as well. Same mum, different dad, same, all that stuff. But the thing is, they're still family. People are still family. But there is things that need adjusting. Things that are very, very serious and very important. Because sometimes, some social workers get commission. And sometimes people have vendettas about people, against people. So they get pulled into it. And they slander them. They have attached. They attach to things. But the thing is, for example, people say things and do things without thinking. But it's worse when they do it and they say it. Now, at the end of the day, past is fucking past. For example, there's some people that I know that have led not a very good life. But have always had remorse and have felt ashamed of things. But they don't want to do them things anymore. Because they want to reform their character. Now, we all have regrets in life. We all have real bad regrets. Every single person has bad regrets in life. And sometimes people sit there and talk to a gravestone. Sometimes it's because they didn't know them or they didn't meet them. And people say to help people cope with loss, oh, you've got the memories. But sometimes that's not enough. It's like me saying to people, well, you have the memories of, what's it? But when have people made sure I'm okay? A bit late when I'm probably underground or I'm probably in an urn or I'm probably scattered somewhere. It's like, yeah, my school life, my college life wasn't really the best. Things happened to me at school that shouldn't have happened. But funny enough, the lad that did it tried to literally, what's it, with me. But he should never have done it anyway. Once, doing something once is like, oh shit. Doing something repeatedly and knowing what you're doing is actually bad. That was probably why I flipped out at him when I was 18. Because I was doing catering at North Warwickshire and Hinckley College. Well, North Warwickshire and Leicester College now. And he tried to do something in changing rooms. If it weren't for Gary Eberwhite, no, it wasn't Gary that did it, but if it weren't for him stopping me, and I think I actually punched him because I'd lost my head. And he went, it's okay, mate, it's okay, don't worry, right? But the thing was, I literally went for the person that did that to me. And it weren't Gary Eberwhite, it was Stephen David Cousins. And I got kicked off the course. But the strange thing was, Stephen David Cousins, all of a sudden, went on the same course as me. Went on the same course and everything. But as she gave me a Bon Jovi t-shirt, when he had done all that he had done to me at school, but still tried to do it again in college. And then one day, I went out to a gig, to a local gig at the Crew. I had to walk home. Now I got to where the fountains are of Abbey Road. Well, Abbey Thingy. And where the council is, in the Nuneaton. He came up to me. And I scared him. I scared. And a lot of it made me have a lot of bad anger after it. Oh. So yes, it turned me into the Hulk. Same as a lot of other stuff. Same as when someone makes out that they're a lass when they're a dude. Or that they're a dude when they're a lass. Blah, blah, blah. I am definitely biologically a male. I am biologically a dad of 2. And at the end of the day, I don't want where people all of a sudden are like, oh, you know, when we were together years ago, this is your child. I'm like, what? But yeah, there's things that I've gone through and a lot of other people are going through or have gone through that isn't nice. That does actually what's it on somebody's welfare. That does actually make somebody angry. But the thing is, especially when I was a teenager, when I was like 15, and I would be listening to music or I would be doing my own thing in our own house, and the next door neighbours would be like, you know, or on the window, or what's it, Now, I was a miner myself. Yeah, I was a miner myself. A lot of things happened to me at 15. Things that I try not to think about. Things I try not to think about. The only time I'll think about them is when I need that fight or flight mode. It's a hell of a lot of things that I have gone through. Childhood, adult, childhood, um, adolescent. That's the words that I was looking for. Adolescent. And all that stuff. That people think that they can just keep poking and poking and poking and prodding. And then I won't do nothing. But the thing is, sometimes people are so fucking hypocritical. My nemesis is Pete Lee. They are looking to your eyes again. Is the day that you will die. A few nemesises. There's a lot of sissies about. Yeah, you think that I ain't nothing. It ain't the size of someone, or it ain't what people have got in their hand. It's about a lot of things. Now, when I grew up, these were your weapons. Them. Not weapons. Bones break and bones heal. Do I fucking smoke weed? Does it go on my clothes? Does it go on my hair? Linger. So you wanna accuse me anymore? Wanna slander me anymore? Well then, I wouldn't slander me. And I wouldn't try and sponge money off me either. Because a lot of people should be paying me for all the trauma they've caused in my life. Yeah, you get me?